bit of a fickle day today. Fickle is a good word, isn't it? The weather has been fickle today. Mostly cloudy, quite cold. And yeah, a few days ago we were all baking, having a little heat wave. But today, cloudy. And I've got all my layers back on. Because it's too cold for sitting around, that's for sure. And a while ago I put a little post up telling folks that I was going to be visiting a woodland with some friends. We were looking for butterflies. And we had a lovely day for it. Cool. That's an old one. Beauty, 500-600 years. Phew. Lovely job. And we saw some beautiful plants. Herb Paris. Like a little yellow spider sat on the top. And this is ore pine, also known as witches' money bags. It's a very hot day, quite humid in the woods actually. Summer's definitely come early. It's been a coppice for a long time, and my friend and several others have been looking after it and managing it for 20 odd years, 25 years now. Hard work, but great results. But the only butterfly I managed to catch on film was this little brown job. The others were all being a bit fickle and wouldn't sit still. But we had great weather, a lovely picnic, and a quick check out of this old church, which I'm guessing is probably from the Norman era. These fantastic gargoyles on the roof. It was well worth a visit. Now we're back on home turf, so we're going up into the woodland for a bit of a wander, a bit of foraging, and a bit of a look at some of the plants that are growing up at the moment. It's like snow. There's so much white flowers. It's like spring snow. Look at that. There's the vetch. Bit of garlic mustard. Might get a little bit of that later on the way back to add to my dinner. I love stitchwort. It's such a pretty flower. The wood's getting really dense with growth now. The greens are turning that bit darker. It's all getting very full. I've been trying to record the cuckoo for about 3 weeks, but every time I turn the recorder on, it goes quiet. Fickle. Nature is fickle, that's for sure. It's quite the pull to get up this hill. It's very steep coming up this way, but it's good for you. Test your legs out a bit and your lungs. Oh, a bit of sun, that's nice. Have you noticed that as the days get longer and warmer, that the cooler colours, like the bluebell, they start to recede, and the warmer colours of summer start to come out, the hotter colours. And the sunny sunshine yellows come through. I think I might make myself a nice bramble tea. When we get back to the wagon, bramble leaf tea, nice and refreshing. Sweetwood rough. Smells like new mown hay. Pretty little flower. And here's a bit of zesty wood sorrel. Like all wild plants, you've got to be careful before you eat anything. These can affect your kidneys. So always do your own research on your wild plants. And the leaves are in their full green now. Look at that, vivid green. It's going to be time to make some elderflower cordial very soon. This lovely smell, lovely taste. I can smell it all round at the moment. Here's a ground elder. A lot of folks cook this as a veg. It's not my favourite, I don't bother, but some steam it and use it as veg. There's a busy little bee on this white dead nettle, having himself a little feast. And this lovely blue flower here, this flower is much like a forget-me-not. It's much taller plant. And it's known as the green alkanet. Very vivid blue. And here's one of Minnie's favourite snacks, the cleavers, also known as sticky willy. I'm going to get a little bit of nettle, I think, to add to my supper. I'm making an omelette, so we're going to fetch a few nettles. One of the most nutritious free food plants you can find. You all cozy mosey. You tucked up in your little igloo. You tucked up. Cozy. So I'm making myself a lovely fresh tea with some bramble leaves, some dandelion petals, and a fresh elderflower. spot the shelter. Put a camo net over the top of my shelter. It's blending in reasonably well. And what's great about this time of year is the wagon almost disappears once the birch is in full leaf. I don't know if you've spotted it yet, but there's another shelter there. Full camo. It's blending in really well. I'm a 2-shelter person now. It's a real des res between the kitchen shelter and this is my shelter for the outside fire. So we're blending in quite nicely with our surroundings. That's what it's all about. Breaking up solid colour. Just throws the eye out enough. You can't be too sure from a distance. You've just come to the place where it's good for picking up sticks. And I found that a pheasant has obviously copped it recently, which is not good for the pheasant, obviously. But I am going to harvest these fine feathers. Look at this one. That's a nice gift. I love the colours. So we've got a little bit of a bonus gift today. Thank you, pheasant. Sorry about that, mate. In fact, I think it was probably a lady pheasant. Judging from these leaves. Feathers. Oh, there's some more there. Look at this. Rather nice. Wow. I know there's foxes very, very near to this spot. So I suspect Mum Fox got a little feast for her and her cubs last night. I did hear something kicking off. So yeah, a little pheasant feather haul there. Now I better get some sticks. Not sure about that one. I think maybe a field cap. Any experts out there? Well, we'll leave it be anyway. Even the wind is being fickle today. Can't decide which way it wants to blow. Goes round and round. 1 minute it's blowing away from you, next minute it's blowing in your face. Fickle, definitely. But even though it's a chilly day today, I've put my umbrella up by the side of my shelter, which is blocking the wind quite nicely. So we're quite cosy under here. Minnie's cosy, of course, because she's always cosy. Cosy Minnie in her snuggly bed. Any fool can be uncomfortable. So I'm going to be cooking up a simple omelette for myself today, for my tea. And I'm going to be putting some nettle in it. But before I chop it all up in my omelette, I'm going to do my favourite way, which is my favourite way of eating nettles, which is to wilt them. Just wilt them over the fire. Not too close, just until they get wilty. You get rid of all those stingy hairs. You don't want to burn them, you just want to wilt them. Just getting wilted, you see. And then once all the stingers have gone, they're a very nutty taste. Just dance them over the top of the flame without touching the flame. I'm definitely calling that done. I'm gonna have a munch. Got a really nice flavour. I think that's the best way to eat nettle, most flavour. A little bit of crispiness. It's kind of, how do you describe it? A little bit nutty maybe, a little bit nutty, a little bit spinachy. I don't know, but I recommend trying it, but make sure you wilt it properly. Before you eat it, just test it like on the back of your hand or somewhere, so that you know all the stingers have gone. It reminds me of something. But I can't think what it is. Yummy, 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 yummy. That is a good snack. Yum, yum. I don't eat the stalk particularly, but I recommend trying that. So I'm just frying up some potatoes and garlic and some baby sweet corns that I've chopped up. And then when they're pretty much done, which they're not far off now, I'll whack my nettle in there. And then straight away put the egg in, because the nettle doesn't need long to cook. I quite often get food on a Monday or Tuesday. So Sunday nights is use it up night. Whatever you've got left, use it up. So I had these bits. Potatoes needed eating, sweet corn needed eating. Reckon they're pretty good. I'm gonna nick one as we go. Ooh. Yep. Gonna be tasty. Just let them wilt a bit. And then we're ready to whack the egg in. Probably a bit of cheese. Look at that. The sun's come out again for a minute. Fickle, definitely fickle. And pour my egg on. Move that about a bit. Whack some cheese on there. Cheesy bits. Got a bit of salt and pepper mixed in with the egg. Spread them out a bit. I suppose if I had it with some pickle, you could call it Fickle pickle omelette. It's a fat little omelette, but it's pretty much there, I reckon. Couldn't film the flipping process, because that would have been a disaster trying to film that and flip it. I didn't throw it in the air, toss it in the air like you do with a pancake. There's no way I'd be able to do it with all these things, these potatoes and all the stuff that's in it. All the animals would benefit from it and I wouldn't get any because it would go all over the deck. So I reckon that's going to be about ready. Time to get a little bit of bread and butter together and we'll be ready to rock. And there she blows. Lovely omelette with nettles and potatoes, tomatoes, baby sweet corn, a little bit of coriander on the side because I've got so much of it growing. Time to dig in. Oh yeah. Very tasty. Bon appetit. Yawning. Must be nearly time for bed then, Min. Come on then.